Some people believe in ghosts and spirits, but some people don't. And some people are confused about those, that they exist or not. But who believe, they always have a question in their mind that what happened after death, and is there any another world of ghosts, spirits, jinn, and because different religion have a different name for those. Today's story gonna all about these. So definitely that's gonna very special story because I haven't told any ghost or spirits story on my channel. So this video gonna be very special. Please watch till the end and I'm damn sure you will not get bored. So let's start the video.
And I see a full body apparition or a human being standing there, but there was no human being.
The story starts from Delhi. A middle class boy completed his study and the name was Gaurav Tiwari. And maybe most of the people would be know who is Gaurav Tiwari, because Gaurav Tiwari is the most famous person, the ghost hunter or paranormal activist. When Gaurav Tiwari completed his study, so he applied for a commercial pilot in America as he wanted to study. After getting an appointment letter from there, he went to America and he started studying there. In order to study there, he hired a flat there as he found at the cheapest price. When he was living in that flat, after some time he just started getting some problem there, like he noticed that someone is else with him in that flat. Sometimes he feel like there is a child girl there, sometimes there is someone else who is elder, like sometimes he listens light sound of laughing someone, sometimes of walking someone, sometimes he was just laying down on the bed and he just feeling that someone is laying down besides him. But after checking that, there was no one. But if it would someone else, so definitely they would afraid him. But Gaurav Tiwari ignored in the starting. But after increasing these activities day by day, he started gathering information from neighborhood. And after gathering the information, he come to know that it is a haunted place where he was living. That's how he got that idea, that why he got that flat at cheapest price. But still he didn't leave that flat. Rather, he had gone in the depth of these activities, as these activities had made a space in his mind. He had so many questions in his mind, like what happened after death, and is there any world of the spirits, of the ghost, how they talk, what they want from the alive person. He went in depth of these activities as he decided to drop out the study actually he went for. He decided to got admission in the paranormal subjects. As he did same, he dropped out his studies of commercial pilot and he got an admission to the paranormal subjects. When here in India his family members came to know about this, so they got angry because they had no belief in these ghosts and spirits. They had nothing to with them. They told Gaurav as well that what the hell you started doing there, we send you for doing anything and you have changed your mind. But there was no effect on him as he had decided to study paranormal subject there. After completing his paranormal study there in America, he returned to India in 2009 as he went in 2006 after completing his study, and he returned in 2009. That time, that was the opportunistic time for that, because every new channel and many serial was just showing their series on those ghosts, on those spirits, soul. So that was an ideal platform for the Gaurav Tiwari then. Those days there were two things special in him. The first, he was a certified UFO member. On the other hand, he had some advanced equipments with him, like he had K2 machine. That K2 machine could have listened the minimum decibel sound, and he had some cameras with him who could have recorded in the night in the totally dark as well. Now we can say he used to find the solution of these paranormal activities in a scientific way. Then he made an organization as well, Paranormal Society of India, because in so many countries there are some helpline on which you can call up and you can call paranormal team to your house, and they can just visit your house and they can find the exact way whatever happening. So Paranormal Society of India and UFO certified member. So everyone wanted to meet Gaurav Tiwari then. Every news channel was trying to reach, and many serial maker was just trying to reach him. And those days he visited around more than 6,000 places all over the world, not in India. Whether it is in Britain, whether it is in Australia, in US, in Canada, so many countries he visited. And after coming here in India, he built a team of paranormal investigators like him. He found some friends, he found some members who was eager to know about what happened after death. And once he went to Australia with his team, then he had some leg injury as well, but we can say the demand of the profession. Still he went, and his team decided to go to a mortuary. Then they wanted to know that what dead bodies talk and how they react in the alone. So for that, obviously they used to take permission, and these kind of ghost hunter also gets permission easily, because when the government know that these are certified members, so they provides easily permission. Then they went to that mortuary. There would be around 100 to 150 dead bodies there. There were so many racks like in which dead bodies used to put, and there were only one rack blank. So they used to put the temperature of the mortuary at a lowest, because if they wouldn't do that, so the dead bodies started smelling. There was only one rack blank, and in that blank rack, so Gaurav laid down there. He decided to stay there all over the night among those dead bodies. He had some equipments there like K2 machine, the night vision camera, and his all team members had gone to the hotel after locking the mortuary. As I was just studying this story, so I got goosebumps, because when you imagine that an alive person is among the dead bodies the whole night, because he wanna know that what they talk in the night, how they react in alone. So the whole night Gaurav Tiwari stayed there, because to stay in the mortuary is a different thing. Whenever you are in corridor with another person or with the night guard, that is another thing. But when you are laying down like the dead bodies and among the dead bodies, so it means there is no difference between you and those dead bodies that whole night. That was really a horrible experience. When Gaurav Tiwari's team returned in the morning, so they found he was shivering due to cold. In that night, he didn't get any big success there, as Gaurav Tiwari told in an interview after. So he told that K2 machine started recording some noise there, but after some times, those stopped. And the whole night he didn't, or that K2 machine didn't recorded anything. But still, that was a strange experience for him. After that, he visited a prison. That prison was also haunted. Name was Old Glong. So it was prohibited for the common people, but they took the permission to visit there as well. That is the thing. When the paranormal expert visit at the place, so they always visit at night, because these kind of paranormal activities and ghosts and spirits are active in the night only. In the day, the place would be the normal. So they went there and they shot something and they made some videos. And that was a special thing about the Gaurav Tiwari. When he used to step at that ghost place while taking the camera, so he always used to say like, is there someone, so please let us know if you wanna say anything. So he used to carry that K2 machine as well, because sometimes he don't listen if his ear is not able to listen, so that K2 machine helps him. He didn't find anything there, but when he was just checking camera, so he found a shadow that is too far from the camera. He find a shadow and suddenly he vanished. And in one camera there was a light shadow and just came before the camera, and he was just trying to see in the camera and suddenly vanished. That was the thing happened there. These things I'm just telling that he visited at so many places, because I can tell you the whole places, because more than 6,000 places he has visited. After returning to India, many news channels and many persons are waiting for them. So he got invitation to visit Kuldhara. Kuldhara is a very special place for the ghost hunter, because there is a story behind the Kuldhara, and I will definitely share that Kuldhara's story in my next videos. It says that in Kuldhara's story, there were 80 villages got empty in the all over night, in the one night. And when the people went from there, from those villages, so they cursed that no one can stay here from now. Cursed means shrap. And from that day until now, no one could stay there, and if someone tried, so he couldn't stay alive. Gaurav Tiwari and the Aaj Tak team, that is a famous channel in India, Aaj Tak's team went to Kuldhara and they investigated there as well. But after investigating there, Gaurav Tiwari denied from all these activities, paranormal activities. He told that it is nothing like that here. After that, they went to a graveyard, and when they were just investigating that graveyard, so Gaurav Tiwari was just trying to talk the graves. So suddenly he found something strange there, and he asked his team to pack up. As he told that he heard a sound in that Kedu machine that someone is saying that go from here and don't bother us. That whole news channel's team got afraid, because that is another thing when the paranormal activist or his team in the graveyard. But when someone is not habitual of these, so they were just getting so afraid. And on the other hand, Gaurav Tiwari, the paranormal expert, who said like that it is not safe to stay here more, they are just getting bothered from us, so let's pack up. They came back from there. But after coming from there, from Kuldhara and that graveyard, in so many interviews, Gaurav Tiwari told that we are not a common person when we have become a paranormal expert. So we are not common person in everyone's eyes. As it is a truth that we are not a common man now. So that is also a truth. And we visit so many haunted places. Sometimes negative energies, sometimes invisible force follows us. And sometimes we get uncomfortable, sometimes we get depressed due to that. That is not in a one interview. In so many interviews he said these things. But that was the truth, that after that incident, Gaurav Tiwari's real life got impacted. And in 2015, Gaurav Tiwari got married. He used to live in Delhi, in Dwarka. So the date comes 6th of July 2016. So Gaurav Tiwari was to go to a place, a haunted place in Delhi. Then Gaurav Tiwari went to that haunted place. As after 12, it was 7th of July, he returned around in the midnight, 1:30. After returning, he got a little tiff over with his wife, because his wife always used to stop to go in the night, as he was the paranormal expert. So oftenly he used to go in the night. So always that was the normally in his house, that he used to get stiff over with his wife. And that day also he got little bit argument with his wife, and he slept. He woke up the next day, 7th of July 2016, around 8 a.m. After waking up, he got his breakfast and he opened his laptop and mailed someone, and he told his family members as well that soonly his picture going to come on a magazine's front page. And after that, around 10:30 a.m., he went to the bathroom for taking bath, and when he didn't came back around till the 1 hour, so then his family member decided to knock the door. So they knocked the bathroom's door, but no one replied from inside. So they somehow opened the bathroom's door, and when they saw inside, Gaurav Tiwari was just laid down on the floor of bathroom, and he was unconscious, and it was a black mark on his neck. After that, they rushed Gaurav to the hospital, but they told brought dead. So Gaurav Tiwari's family member informed the police as well. When police asked some questions to the family members, then Gaurav Tiwari's wife told police that from so many days Gaurav Tiwari was telling her that sometimes I feel like that a negative force is following me. But she ignored all these things because she used to think the illusion of Gaurav. And when the postmortem report came, so the reason found lack of breath. After coming this postmortem report, so many videos of Gaurav, in those videos Gaurav was saying when someone dies in abnormal activities, then he gets less breath, and that's how mostly deaths used to be happen due to suffocation. But when police inspected all over this case, police declared it suicide. And on the other hand, family members also just told police there should be any reason to suicide. Gaurav Tiwari was not just suffering from the financial problem, and there were no family problems, because if we talk about the last 94, so these were normal and oftenly used to be happen. That was not for the day. And if he gets the depression due to that last 94, so he gets suicide in the night as well. So why he would wait till the morning, and why he would take the breakfast first, and why he would mail someone and tell that good news to us, and when he went to the bathroom and then got suicide. So that was not also the concrete reason. But police didn't get the sufficient clues about those, and police don't believe in ghosts and in these spirits. case was just shut down after telling that it was a suicide. But that was the biggest mystery, that who wanted to solve the mystery of after death. His own death became mystery. So till now Gaurav's death also a mystery, because many people says that Gaurav died due to paranormal activities, and the people who don't believe in the ghosts, so they say that was the suicide. So that was today's story, and if you are also interested in Kuldhar's story, so please comment down, and till then, bye bye.